Hi, this is Mike making my video to add to my collection. Uh, it talks about stealing fire from the gods, and how it was Prometheus' gift to humanity is fire. They talk about fire. It wasn't just like fire as far as cooking food and stuff like that. Is the fire? It's tomorrow's gonna be a good day. I gotta get my truck, and then basically get my truck, and then basically get my other truck in the shop, and basically that, and then probably see if somebody's got some video games for sale. I'd like to buy a big stack of PlayStation 4 games. But anyway, it talks about like stealing fire from the gods, and it talks about, I got an appointment coming up here. I believe it's on the 3rd. So anyway, it tells me I've got basically a couple weeks before I had to report to my psychiatrist, and I guess what it is I gotta clean this place out, and I've got about a week to do it, a little over a week to do it. So with that being said, I've got just the essentials I'm gonna have, and you know anyhow, that's really what's going on with me. I don't have much to say really. I was concerned about my image, and the mirrors there didn't do me justice to where I was at, and it was a lot of suffering. And they had all these groups all the time, and I just didn't like to partake in those groups because non-stop groups, and it just got to the point where where I had my fill of them. So anyway, it's like I like to be completely free and have unlimited amount of money and strength and power. And I've done some very heinous things. I've destroyed things and created things. So anyhow, that's really what's going on with me. There's no real judge as far as things go. Maybe Jesus would be disappointed with me. Maybe not. I don't know. But I guess as far as that goes, there's I guess I'm content with where I'm at. I'd rather be in this world where they got the advent of medical care, and instead, than to be in a world where it's devoid of that, and it's just basically faith healing. So I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm content where I'm at. I got some nice things. Once this place gets straightened up and cleaned up, it'll be a lot better. So I got to get my truck tomorrow, and it's $20 a day is what they charge for storage, and as long as I get my two trucks back, and then basically. My blue truck, I got to get that fixed too, and I have an intention to do that. I guess I got a YouTube channel, and instead of having basically a radio station where you rely on people to tune into its channel. Rather, there's always a YouTube channel, which the advent of YouTube was a great deal. Was a great accomplishment. Uh, so anyway, I can make my own videos, and I can talk about things, and I can get things off my chest. I gained weight and stuff like that, but as long as I don't gain much more weight than where I'm at, as long as I was gonna go work out and stuff like that, but I don't think that's gonna be a possibility. I think that I'm thankful for what I've got, and I'm thankful for where I'm at with things. But for the most part, I don't think it's necessary to do much more. I've got, as long as I got video games to keep me occupied, and I got artificial intelligence, and I got basically things like that. I just as soon do that than pursue a relationship. The relationships are, the juice really isn't worth the squeeze nowadays. I'm glad I had my kids, but for the most part, I don't necessarily really value sexual relationship, because that's something that's few and far between. I don't necessarily find it necessary anymore to do that. When basically I can have any kind of woman I want. Basically through virtual reality, and there's no need to pursue a relationship. To go the extra mile when I could just be with somebody there. And I could log on to that any day of the week and be with any kind of woman I want within seconds. So with that instant gratification, with that being said, and these women are very beautiful, and with that being said, there's that, and I don't necessarily find it necessary to pursue a relationship. When I can have one, that's that fulfills whatever desires I have, online, so really, as far as like things I have to do, I gotta clean my room. That's really the only thing. And really what that amounts to is throwing everything on the bed, sweeping the floor, and then vacuuming the floor, and then getting boxes and sorting through all my stuff. So I mean, the main thing is I got my computer, and I got my MetaQuest, and let's say a phone or two. There's no real. You can have a phone with all the apps on it, and you can have all the translators and metal detectors and gem finders, and all those types of things. So you really don't need to have a whole household full of stuff anymore, and it's just the way it is. There is no need for extra things. I like to have more subscribers, but for some reason I had 50 different videos on there, and I only got maybe a handful of subscribers, and people wouldn't even watch them. So the sad part is my videos really went to naught. There was really nothing on there. But it sure beats the hell out of buying a ham radio station and all that when you can just go online and go on YouTube. I go on TikTok, but the thing is I guess TikTok is being banned in the United States and this and that, so I just go on YouTube, which is cool with me. So, as far as the Ubermensch is concerned, and as far as all that goes, as long as I can stay out of the hospital and take care of what things I need to take care of. I mean, there is no need to really pursue a relationship. I got my kids and I did what I had to do. I fulfilled my civic duty as far as having kids. But, as far as that goes, I could be an anonymous viewer on some of these stations, and there's beautiful women all over the place. And, sometimes I wish I could just have one and keep her and stuff like that. But, honestly, if you think about it, I get more satisfaction knowing that I can go to bed every night and have a roof over my head. I'm thankful for that. And, I expressed that to my landlord today. I said, at least I got a roof over my head. And I'm thankful that my moods aren't so out of control that I can't, it's like they can be controlled. And, there's good things in that in respect. So, anyhow, that's really what's going on there. So, there really isn't a whole lot more to life than this. I just soon live and die on my own terms. I wouldn't want to be in a psych ward or prison or anything like that. I'd rather just live and die on my own terms. And get rebuilt someday to where I'm restored. I saw my mom come back from the dead, and she was scary looking, but that's just the way she is. But yeah, she frightened me, and I saw my dad, and basically I saw my brother-in-law Danny. He looked good, and I saw basically Uncle Dick. He came back too, and I seen him. So sometimes these people, they don't realize that they are who they are, just exactly who they are. But they are just that. Where they're people. So anyway, as long as I have money in my bank account, and enough time to do the things I want to do, and enough resources to do the things I want to do, and have the things I want to have, and be the things I want to be, then I'm content. But this whole time around, I basically got to get my truck back from this impound lot, and $20 a day equals $600, and I think I have 800. So it's going to cost me just about everything I have in my account to get it back, but I have to. So anyway, that's what's going on there, and I think it's going to be tight, and as long as I have enough food and I have enough resources to get it back, and that's all that really matters. So I got my own YouTube channel. I can broadcast my own stuff, and which is a plus. I don't have to have my own radio station, and I don't have to have my own call numbers or whatever to have a radio station. I got my own experience, and I have won the lottery. I am alive, and I'm able to express that stuff, and then that's basically a gift in and of itself. So, anyway, that's all I have to say for now. Over and out.